Road into downtown. We're up to about a 25
Kenneth?
minutes. I'm Debbie Live to go with your WTFJ Johnson and Sons paving time saver traffic.
Beautiful day ahead today. High of 60 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Right now, 42 in Milwaukee.
What's that on your shirt?
What it say?
Yeah.
Yaktown don't back down.
I thought it said something else.
What you thought it said?
I thought I saw Howard.
Oh. Did you attend Howard?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you attend Howard?
When?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was years ago. I graduated in '79.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Heck of an experience.
Was it?
Being a po' boy from Gary, Indiana.
Wow.
Go to DC and live for 5 years.
That's what's up.
I liked it so much. I sent my son there.
Really?
He thanks me every day.
Wow. That's what's up. Did you guys study similar,
Yeah.
you had similar studies?
Finance major, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
It's a hell of an experience, man, to be in your own environment.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Now, is Howard is a HBCU, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Howard's, in my opinion, the HBCU.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where Howard was, started in 1867, right after emancipation.
Mm.
And, we couldn't go no place else.
Mm.
So most of the doctors and lawyers, black doctors and lawyers were coming out of Howard.
Didn't know that.
So when I got there in 1975, and Howard was responsible for more than 50% of all black professionals in America.
Wow. Back in 75, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. That's good history right there.
Now we start going to PWIs and
Mm-hmm.
thinking that the grass is greener. But
Yeah.
I went there, man. I was like, I got on campus, a little nervous. Brother and my father dropped me off.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of like, yeah, I might need to stay here. I don't know if I'm gonna like this place. And I went on the yard, man.
Yeah.
You see nothing but just black folk with their head held high.
Yeah.
You know, like they going someplace.
Wow.
You know, and this is, they call it, when you get there, they say, welcome home. It felt just like home.
Wow.
Pretty girls, positive minds, positive thinking.
That's what's up.
Everything. People from all over.
Yeah. I get that feeling when I'm in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I see a lot of us that's winning. It's like
Winning.
motivation, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how Howard was.
It's like you can do it.
Mm.
And like I said, everything on the campus was for you.
Mm.
You know, wasn't, you didn't see no white people.
Yeah.
Just saw us.
That's what's up.
Being inspiring to do something. And had a whole bunch of fun in the process.
Yeah. That's what's up. Howard. I've been hearing a lot on the radio about the government not funding the HBCUs like they supposed to. Have you been hearing about that?
There's always some debate about
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But Howard was a land grant institution.
Land grant?
Yeah, so the government was, giving land to certain folk and certain people and certain institutions, like University of Michigan was a land grant. So that means like they gave you the land.
Oh, land grant.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so Howard is actually written into the U.S. budget. So it was probably bigger back then, but we were a line item
Wow.
in the budget. So they gave us money all the time. And now they're giving it more to more HBCUs. So funding is always an issue for everybody.
Yeah.
We're still there, still growing, still producing. Kamala Harris was from Howard.
Really?
Thurgood Marshall was from Howard.
What's her name?
Ta-Nehisi is a he. He's a,
Oh.
He's an author.
Ta-Nehisi.
Ta-Nehisi Coates. You got kids?
Yes, I got kids.
You got boys?
I'm getting ready to have my first son in about 4 weeks.
You should check out his book. It's called Between the World and Me.
Between the World and Me.
Yeah, and it's like a father having a conversation, telling his son,
Yeah.
you know, how life was growing up for him. He's from Baltimore, and it was a New York Times bestseller.
Ta-Nehisi Coates.
Ta-Nehisi.
Ta-Nehisi Coates.
T-A-N-E-S-A, something like that. Coates.
Okay.
He spoke to Congress about reparations and stuff, and the why and all that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna check that out.
Awesome dude.
Okay.
Awesome dude. You know, Stokely Carmichael, you heard about them back in the 60s. They did the protest during civil rights and stuff. There's a lot of history right there at that school.
Yeah. Wow.
All the buildings named after black people.
Wow.
Douglass, So we got homecoming this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You going?
Of course, I'll be right there.
DC it's not a state, but it's a district.
Yeah, it's like Puerto Rico is a territory. And it was just land that was granted, so it has city government, but it doesn't have like a state government. There's no governor, and they don't have senators and congressmen like every other state has.
Right.
They have what they call shadow senators and shadow congressmen. So they have a seat in the government, but they don't have a vote. So they've been protesting and trying to advocate for DC statehood, which would make their senators voting senators.
Wow.
As opposed to people who are just in the room.
Now, how big is DC?
About the size of Milwaukee.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's okay.
Yeah, population size, and it's probably smaller geographically. But from a population standpoint, I think population about the same.
Got you.
It's being gentrified now. So when I got there in '75, it was Chocolate City. Like my home area was Chocolate City.
Yeah.
We had the first black mayor elected.
Wow.
But you know, they coming back. But you know, DC is Maryland. Maryland gave them a piece of their land, and Virginia gave them a piece of their land to create the city.
To create DC?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You said Maryland and
Virginia.
Huh.
So it's right where Maryland and Virginia kind of come together.
Wow. Nice.
So nice city, man. You had never been to DC?
Never been to DC.
Yeah, you should go. And if you go, the first place you should go is to the African American History Museum.
Really?
Yeah. Start at the bottom. It tells you from when we first came here and all the other countries who was involved in getting us here, and the money that was transpired and all that kind of stuff. And the money that they was making off of us, you know, Portugal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All the way up to, you know, where we are now, where we, you know, had black president, black vice president. The successes of people like, you know, Jordan and Magic and Willie Gary.
Yeah.
You, if you got Prime Video,
Yeah.
you gotta check out Jamie Foxx's new movie, man.
What is it called?
It's called The Burial.
I think I seen a commercial or something about that.
Yeah, man, it's nice.
Really?
Yeah, Willie Gary is like, you heard of Johnny Cochran?
Oh yeah, I remember John. No, that's who OJ lawyer was, right?
Yeah.
I remember Johnny.
So Willie Gary was a guy like Johnny Cochran.
Okay.
Personal injury lawyer. And this white funeral director hired him to handle the contract dispute he had. And they were trying to sue these people for like $6 million. And they brought him in. He sued him for $100 million.
Hold on. You said they tried to sue for
$6 million.
$6 million?
Yeah.
And they brought Johnny Cochran in.
No, Willie Gary.
Oh.
He's a brother from, and he went to HBCU.
And he said, "No, we can get 100."
You get 100.
Woohoo!
And the actual, they went to trial. And he won. And the jury gave him $500 million.
My goodness.
He was a bad dude, man.
Back when?
This is like 95. So he's like filthy rich. From Mississippi. He's from Florida. I think he lived in Mississippi now.
Man, and that was in the 90s. 500 back then was like what now? That in the 90s?
Oh, yeah, well the 90s, I mean we ain't too far away from really.
Right.
That, but
Right.
They ended up settling. I think the funeral home got like $175 million.
Man.
At the end.
Now this was a black funeral home?
Nah, it was a white funeral home. Ended up hiring a black dude. And it was another white corporation that was buying up funeral homes and you know, overcharging black people for burials, selling them bogus insurance policies and all that kind of stuff. They said in one part, I don't want to get a whole movie of it, but one portion, the National Baptist Convention entered an agreement with the dude to push his burial policies, and he gave them $200,000, but he made $1 billion off of it, and they put that in the trial.
Wow.
So the one dude was pimping us, and the other dude was, you know, even though he was a Southerner, he was at least treating people with respect. You know? And they became friends, and he handled the case. But it's just another one of those things, because we get caught up too much in the they piece. They ain't gonna let you, and they this, like they control your destiny. You got to get away from that shit. And realize, you know, how powerful and how tough we really are.
You're right.
And build on that, as opposed to always being subservient and acting like somebody else controls your destiny.
Right. And it's called, what the movie called?
The Burial.
The Burial.
Yeah. Like you getting buried.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good one. I watched it. Me and my wife watched it yesterday, Sunday.
I'm gonna check that out.
Good stuff. Milwaukee got ways to go, but all you gotta do is take charge of us, and we be all right. Stop doing us in.
Yeah.
Stop doing each other in.
Yeah. I've been here 2.5 years now.
Oh, really? Where you from?
2.5. Little city called Pontiac, Michigan.
Oh, I know Pontiac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a partner. He got his son on a football scholarship at Howard right now.
Oh, really? Okay. Tried to get my youngest boy to go to Howard.
What did he end up doing?
He went to school in D.C. I'm not D.C. in Detroit. Actually, he went to College for Creative Studies in Detroit.
Okay.
He's an artist.
Okay.
Not an artist, a designer. So he's a footwear designer. For used to be at Nike.
Really?
Yeah, now he at Adidas. So
Wow.
you know the Bucks
Yeah.
jerseys, those blue jerseys they put out last year.
I think so.
So anyway, he designed those, and
Wow.
now his latest pieces, he designed the next shoe that Dame comes out with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The new guy, right?
the new guy. Yeah.
Wow. So how you think the Bucks gonna do with the new guy?
I think they gonna be straight. He a humble guy. He a worker. You know, being in Portland and almost got there. So with the Bucks, he can get there.
Man, I'm gonna check that out.
Appreciate
All right,
you.
Kenneth. Yes, sir.
Nice
Man,
chatting with you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the history lesson. All right now.
Be good. Be safe.
Yes, sir.